Hey, cycling community. This is Steve Grusis, the Cycling Greek. Okay, so it's Friday morning, and I just got out of the cardiologist. And so this was a consult. He did just a little bit of testing, and so I'm going to be going back for some more testing. So because I have that healthy lifestyle, all I need to do is take blood thinners. And so the blood thinners are for one or two of the possible directions we're going to go. I'm going back to do more tests, and those other tests are going to include a stress test. So that means I got to go to the gym and get on the treadmills and get my body used to running on a treadmill so I can pass that stress test. So what they do is they're going to map out the heart while I'm at rest, have me do the stress test, go back and remap out the heart. They're going to do probably some other tests too, and to get a better idea. And so the mapping of the heart's going to be real interesting, because one of the things that they're going to check for are blood clots, because one of the chambers, and I forget which one, there's a little pocket there, then that's where the blood clots can happen when you are in Afib. And they're also going to check some other things. They're going to check for any arteriosclerosis, things like that. And there's some other medicine that they would give in addition to the blood thinners, but that would be dependent on other factors like lifestyle, etc. And since my additional points for, it says you get like points for like bad stuff, and you give enough points, then we'll give you also this other medicine. Well, fortunately, my points are at 0. Well, that one's going to be in about 10 days. It could be, because I've been doing a lot of reading on this, obviously. What kicked this over is the huge amount of caffeine I was taking for the last 8 months, on and off, and the pushing the sleep factor, putting extra stress on my heart. Because he explained it to me, and I'll probably forget this in about 5 more minutes, but there's the initiation of the electrical current, because this is all electrical problem that it looks like. And there's also the node between the ventricles and the atrium, where it regulates the pulse going from one part of the heart to the other. And so you have one side of the heart that's fluttering and producing electrical currents that overriding part of the other part of the heart, or interfering with the other part of the heart. The information is coming from there. So that's where we are with that. And so it sounds like, depending on the results of the test, and if they are as good as they could be, unless I all of a sudden stop doing Afib, one possible path is that he's going to try and correct this chemically for a short period. Apply have me take certain drugs for that to inhibit, or it's kind of like a conversion. So I talked about the paddles on the heart before, I think in another video, where they shock your heart and you do a reboot. Well, this is going to be a chemical reboot. If the chemical reboot doesn't go, then they'll do the paddles reboot. I'm actually looking forward to see what the mapping of the heart looks like, kind of like get a status report, how things are going, see all this work that I've been doing all this time, with this healthy lifestyle, see what the results are going to be. Okay, remember, comment, like, subscribe. The Cycling Greek.